This is the teacher overview for Unit 3, Module 4, Session 1. Today you will be introducing the algorithm and for addition only, and the really important thing to keep in mind is that the students have a deeper understanding of why the algorithm works. And so you're going to be doing that by showing them place value blocks. You'll start out by putting up the first problem on that teacher master. The students will say what they understand about the problem before, because you really want to focus today on understanding the algorithm. So you want to make sure that they understand the problem before they try to solve it. They, in pairs, will then solve it in two different ways. They can choose which ways they would like to solve it. Once the students have come back together and have solved it in two ways, the teacher will have different papers, or you can do this however you want, but on each of the papers, the teacher records one of the methods that the students used. And you're trying to walk around as they're trying to solve it to figure out which method or which kids you want to call on and which method you would like them to share. So in a perfect world, you would have one of each of these methods shared out. The book suggests that maybe, for example, students don't choose algorithm as one of the strategies. If that's the case, then you will just teach them that on the spot and explain it during that time. So in the end, you would like 5 posters showing the different methods that they could be using for addition. After that, you're going to show them how they can solve it using the place value blocks. This could be a really good opportunity to go to the virtual online manipulatives because it's easier and they are very visual. Otherwise, you're going to have to draw them on the board. And my suggestion is, at our school, we sometimes have a problem getting the online visuals to work because of blocks in the internet. So make sure that you do that ahead of time if you want to talk to the tech department about allowing you to enter there. The reason that would be helpful is because, for example, here, you're going to need to make a 10 out of these ones. And so once you make that 10, if you just have a whole bunch of little blocks, they can't see it as well, but on the online manipulatives, you can see that. One suggestion we had was to have the 10 be put up here rather than on the side so that they can really relate what the algorithm is to the place value blocks. You'll move through the problem, keeping on going, exchanging when you need to, until you finally arrive at the answer of 426. Once that is done, you will have the students choose one of the 2 problems here, and you can use your teacher discretion to decide if they should solve it on their own or with a partner. I had them solve it on their own, and so that was good. And then there are 5 problems at the end that you can kind of use as a check for understanding to see if they are understanding how to use the algorithm.